If I were to name the number one thing that held me back from reaching my potential, from doing all the things that I want, it would be perfectionism. Why perfectionism? Because I feel like the ideal version of what I want to create is always significantly harder to create than what I can do right now. So I want to start this whole, I guess, phase in my life where I become an anti-perfectionist. Anti-perfectionism. Honestly, I really like the sound of it. It might exist already, but I thought of it and I was just like, yes, anti-perfectionism. That is what I want to adopt. That is what I want to get into. I want to create more content. I want to express my ideas. And I have a vision for those ideas, like a whole short film, a whole like musical score written for it, like some acting, some voice acting, all that stuff. But that's going to take a lot of effort and a long time to do on my own. And quite frankly, I don't have the skill yet. I don't have the ability to make it to that level in my head. But I do have the ability to turn on my camera and talk about it. I do have the ability to work on my storytelling skills while I'm on camera, work on my flow while I'm on camera, which is what I did for my 30 days of camera confidence, where I just walk around and talk to the camera. These are things I can do right now while still expressing my ideas. And oftentimes I find myself like having so many ideas, but shelving them and not doing anything with them. There's so many ideas that just got lost in the shelf and have been there forever. But those ideas I can express right now, like literally right now to the camera. And that's what I've been doing for the past 60 days. Whenever an idea comes to me, I don't put it on the shelf. I immediately go for the idea. Whatever the simplest version of that idea is, I create it. And quite frankly, for this process of anti-perfectionism that I've been doing lately, just creating a whole bunch of content that is bad content, but content that I like, I've discovered a lot about myself. I discovered about what I like, the things that make me happy when I'm creating, and it's kind of informing me what I should do in the future as well. Like the type of content I want to make, the things that I want to do for my main channel, the things that I want to do for like bigger projects in the future. It's like, it's shaping me into becoming like a different version from what I thought I would be, actually. Someone who's actually on camera way more, because I actually really enjoy talking to the camera. Like, it's something I didn't expect for myself, but it's something I learned by just creating a lot. The main things holding me back then was the fear of judgment. Obviously, when you're posting things that aren't like the best, there's room for that fear to grow, because it's like, oh, I'm putting out stuff that isn't that great. It's a reflection on who I am. But I've come to terms with the fact that I am not really that great of a creator, honestly. I don't have anything to really hide. I am someone who's growing, someone who is trying to improve with the things that make a great creator. And I feel like documenting that progress, documenting that journey is something that actually excites me, that's something I want to do. I'm not trying to show off like all my abilities from the very beginning, like, oh, this is all that I can do right now from the starting point. I'm so great. That's not it. The real sort of self-improvement journey is showing how bad you are at the start and continuing to climb and get better over time. And then eventually you get to a spot where you realize your content is great, your content is good. For me, I know I'm not there yet, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep making things, keep like making mistakes along the way. And I feel like I've accepted that for the first time in a very, very long time. Just creating content that isn't amazing, creating content that still expresses my point, that I like. It doesn't have to be amazing. It's just stuff that I enjoy. And I like making this stuff. This is a great playground, honestly. The coolest playground I've ever seen in my life. So this video is like a declaration of the next phase of my journey. Anti-perfectionism. Creating things that I like, things that I want to create, but also realizing it's not gonna be amazing. It's gonna be unperfect, but I'm gonna have fun doing it. And I'm gonna keep creating because it's something I like. Because it's something I enjoy. And I'm not gonna let that feeling of perfectionism stop me again. Just gonna keep doing it. So look out for the next videos. It's gonna be a lot. I'm trying this whole 30-day challenge of doing YouTube on my main channel every single day. And I think it's gonna be fun. Also, my butt really, really hurts right now because of that slide. Okay. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.